7-Eleven on Channel 95.7. Connie and Curtis. About 7:30, we're going to give away that 2-night stay at the Grand Hotel up on Mackinac Island.
Yeah, we are. $1,500 value. Hopefully you guys signed up before the midnight deadline last night. We're pouring through all the entries now.
Super exciting.
7:30, we do it up.
It's amazing to me how many Michiganders have never been to Mackinac Island.
Right, and especially who have never stayed at the Grand Hotel.
Yeah, I've never stayed at the Grand Hotel, and I grew up in Michigan.
I mean, it is something that you've seen in somewhere in time. You go up there, and everything is all about the Grand Hotel, and then you're like, wow, imagine staying here. Somebody's going to get that chance 2 nights, not even 1 night. Mm-hmm. Like, that's pretty cool.
Who was the dude who played at Meyer Gardens last night?
Ray,
how do you pronounce his name?
Ray LaMontagne.
LaMontagne?
Yeah, or LaMontagne.
LaMontagne? Is it LaMontagne?
I believe so.
What kind of music does he sing?
He's a singer-songwriter. So
if you were at that show
song.
last night, you need to call us right now at 770-895-7.
So there were 1,900 people at this show.
Now, what kind of music?
Singer-songwriter. So I like folksy. He did some country covers.
So probably none of our listeners were there?
Maybe you like him.
I've never heard of him before, but apparently he was dropping F-bombs
I've
left
never heard
and right.
of him before either.
He kicked some couple out?
Couple was talking in the front row of this show last night, okay? And he freaked out. F-bomb after F-bomb after F-bomb after F-bomb, and then refused to play. He left the stage until security escorted these 2 people out.
And then everybody was apparently booing, but were they booing
They're booing the couple.
They're booing the couple.
Yeah, so now the couple, it's funny because ZZM found the couple, so they are like talking to them on TV about like what happened, and this is a great story if it's true, but I doubt that it's true. They said that
I heard she was crying in the parking lot.
Well, they were discussing whether or not to use that song as their wedding song, is what they're saying they were talking about. But who knows?
And he had him kicked out and
booted him. Huh. Well, if it's that intimate of a show, so 1,900 people is not a lot of people. You can pretty much see
and
everyone
they said that
at
was
the
sold
show.
out, yeah.
Right. So you can pretty much see everyone at the show. And especially if you're in the front row, and here I am, I'm singing, I'm pouring my heart out, and you're talking. I mean, it's distracting. You disagree. You think just play your show.
Yeah, I would just play the show.
You would just play the show.
I mean, it's hard to say what I would do if I was a super successful artist playing at Meyer Garden.
Well, like even for us,
and people
sometimes we'll go up on a stage and we'll make announcements before a show, or we'll be talking to people during a show, and I can definitely pick out the people who are not paying attention to me. And then it kind of throws me. Like I could be talking to 30,000 people, and I will find that 5 or 6 who are talking to somebody else or doing something on their phone and wonder, why aren't you listening to me? I mean, here I am
because
talking.
nobody cares what you have to say.
Well, okay, but
you're making announcements nobody cares about, and it's only because our boss told us to go up there and make these announcements.
Here's the thing, though.
Honestly, nobody cares.
These guys,
they know where the porta-johns are.
This guy is playing his concert, and he sees 2 people talking. He's thinking the same thing. He's like,
they must have been
going on?
talking for a very long time. That's not I mean, for him to lose it and start screaming F-bombs and walk off stage until they were kicked out, they must have been having a conversation. It wasn't, hey, would you like this for our wedding song? Well, yeah, that would be great.
Maybe it was. Maybe that's what. Maybe he just hates people talking to one another. He's not about that. Yeah, if you were at that show, one in the 1,900, we'd love to hear from you at 770-895-7.
I'm guessing a lot of our listeners were not there because I've never heard of this guy until I saw the news story this morning.
Right. Ray LaMontagne. Love him.
I tried to see if I could find a song by him.
Love him on Criminal Minds. I mean, he does a great job. Joe Montana.
I love Joe Montana.
Yeah, I mean, and it's his dad, I believe. So it's kind of like a Robin Thicke, Alan Thicke type thing.
Not
where
Joe Montana's dad.
No, his son. His son is Ray LaMontagne, and I believe that is true. I'm pretty sure that is true. No, I've never heard his music either.
Had you ever heard of him?
I'd never heard of him until he was playing this show. Like Counting Crows, I know who the Counting Crows are. Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Oh, yeah.
They're playing tonight. I know who they are.
Get down tonight.
Yeah, that's us. But I did not know of Ray LaMontagne, Joe Montana's son. But he flipped out.
Well, I feel bad for the couple, though.
But then he came back out and he finished the show.
Right.
You feel bad for the couple? They were ruining the show.
They got embarrassed in front of 1,900 people.
Who cares?
But they paid. They paid for their ticket to get in.
They paid to ruin the show for others. If I was drunk...
Oh, you think the person in the back row could hear them talking?
But if I was drunk and belligerent, they would have no problem taking me out. Maybe these people were drunk.
Well, if they were, but if they were just having a conversation, I feel bad for them.
Okay, I do not.
And I'm allowed to feel bad for them, and I don't care what you have to say about it.
Too bad. You shouldn't ask me then, because here I am, and I don't care.
And I didn't ask you. I don't
like
care what your opinion of my opinion is. I would never ask you that, because it will always disagree with
Your
me.
opinion is wrong.
Your opinion is wrong.
And we can ask Amanda to be the tiebreaker. Amanda, whose opinion is wrong?
Curtis
Okay.
is.
Yeah!
Curtis is right. She was going to say.
Whose opinion is wrong? Curtis's.
Curtis's.
And you still spun that.
Yeah, Curtis's answer is correct, I believe is what she is saying. Yeah, my opinion is the right opinion.
Your
You talk to her
opinion
in a
is the
show,
wrong opinion.
and you're booted. If it was a library reading, okay, let's say you're at the library and somebody's reading to you, okay, the librarian, because that's their job.
Okay.
And there's a little kid talking. You want that little kid taken out of there, right?
No.
Yeah, you do, because they're disrupting.
No.
So what about at church with the cry room? It's like being sent to the cry room in church. That's Ray LaMontagne sent some people to the cry room at Frederick Meyer Gardens. That's all that happened. Get them out of here. Send them to the cry room. They're talking. They're disrupting the show.
Now, Marie, you were not at the show, right?
No, I wasn't there.
Okay, what do you want to say?
I was just saying, do you not think this is a possibility that it was a publicity stunt to get his name out there because he's not a very well-known artist?
Yeah,
yes.
but you don't choose a show
Maybe.
with 1,900 people in it at Frederick Meyer Gardens to try to get your name out there.
And maybe he is popular, Marie, but with a different audience.
He has
than
to be.
our audience,
I guess
you know?
it's kind of like I paid for my ticket, and it's on your ticket it states silence and no talking. I don't believe that he had the authority to kick somebody out. That was wrong.
Yeah, well, he clearly did, because he clearly
He
did.
did it. Yeah, he did it.
Yeah.
Well,
But I just think that he kind of overstepped his boundaries as far as the entertainer performing. Out of all them guests, you're going to kick a couple out because they were talking?
Well, I think
And
you're
if
not
the music was so loud, how can you really hear the person talking?
Right, and I don't know what his music sounds
don't-
like. Maybe it wasn't loud.
I don't think he plays loud music. He's a
Okay.
guy who just sits on stage with a guitar. So I don't
that's
believe.
even worse.
Yes.
Yeah, I would have been talking too.
You've been like,
Thanks, Marie.
When's the rest of the band kicking
Wait,
in?
hold on. Sarah, you
Okay.
were there last night, right?
I was.
Okay,
So what kind of music is it?
It's kind of like indie folk music.
Okay.
Okay.
So he sits on the stage with a guitar, just Ray and a guitar.
Well, it started off with kind of a band feel, so it was a lot louder. But
Okay.
then the drummer and them left, and then it was just him and the band, the stand-up bass.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
it had kind of quieted down, and
All
I
right.
think that's when he lost it.
Okay, now
So-
could you hear the couple talking?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No. And we were about maybe 6 rows back.
All right, so it's not like they
Okay,
were
so they're-
boisterous and making a lot of noise and whooping it up.
No, but they were right in the front row, so they were like 4 feet from him. So I would imagine it was really distracting for him.
So he did drop a lot of F-bombs, right?
A lot. And there were some children there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. So did you see the couple as they were let out?
Yeah, it was surprising how long it took for them to take off. I would have been out of there.
Right.
But it took maybe about 5-10 minutes.
Like with the security talking to them and they refused to leave?
There was a good few minutes where everyone just kind of stared at them.
Wow.
And,
How
then,
uncomfortable.
then the people started standing up and yelling, "Go home, we want Ray."
Okay. Well, Ray, you
Wow.
obviously are going to choose Ray over this couple that you've never met.
Right.
So how long have you? So are you a fan of Ray? First off, how do you pronounce his last name?
I think it's Ray LaMontagne.
Lamontagne.
It's very French.
That sounds better than Lamontagne.
And, well, I thought that is it because he's
Lamontagne.
he's the Joe Montana's son.
Okay, so how long have you been a fan of his? How long has this dude been around?
For a while, probably almost. Oh, he's been around for like 12 years.
Yeah, he has five.
What?
He has 5
Yeah.
albums.
Yeah.
Oh my
he has a
gosh.
lot.
I work in the music industry.
1999, his career began. So that's even more than 5
that's a
years.
long
that's
time.
that's
Okay,
15
so
years.
were you happy to see the couple go because people were booing, right?
Yeah, it was really awkward. I felt kind of bad for them because I don't know to what extent they were talking. But, I
Right.
mean, everyone's there to see him, not the couple. So
Right.
sorry, bite the bullet, guys. And
Right.
I'm uncomfortable just thinking about it right now.
You
And then it
gotta
took him
leave.
10 minutes to get up and actually walk out the door.
it was very awkward. And I think security was confused because, I mean, they weren't necessarily doing anything wrong. And
Right.
so they didn't have a right, it wasn't due cause necessarily to kick them out, but I think it was more of a courtesy to the rest of the
Okay.
people.
Well, and it probably says on your ticket, we make the rules here. I mean, I know a lot of the tickets, like if you go to Van Andel, the ticket says we can kick you out for anything. If you're at a Griffins game, I mean, if you're anywhere where you have bought a ticket, they reserve the right to rescind that ticket.
Well, thank you for setting the story straight,
no
Sarah.
No problem.
We appreciate it.
All right, so
have a great day, babe.
6 rows back. She couldn't hear them.
Yeah.
But they were right in front. He's playing the stand-up bass. I mean, obviously, that's distracting. Boom, 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 boom. And they're like, now, you know what we should do after this? We should probably go down to Yesterdogs.
That'd be real good. Arby's sounds really good.
Wait, it's that river didn't get as high as it did this year.
What, you want ketchup on your hot dog?
I don't want to put ketchup on there.
My hot dog.
Put some jalapenos on there. That's delicious.
7:34 on Channel 95.7. It is time for our 2-night stay Grand Hotel on Mackinac Island giveaway.
Yes, it is. Got the full breakfast and the 5-course dinner both days. That means that if you're a guy, you're going to need a blazer. You're going to need a tie. Got the luggage handling. You get to go to the Mackinac Art Museum. It's a $1,500 value.
It's awesome.
It is.
And the entries, just reading through the entries, was great.
Yeah, all you had to do is tell us in 50 words or less why you've always wanted to stay at the Grand Hotel. So we have that going for you. Midnight was the deadline last night, and Connie, you have been pouring through all the entries.
I have
since last Friday when we started this. As they've been coming in, you've been reading them. You've picked what you think is the winner, and who is the winner? If your phone is ringing,
answer it
because you. Could be the winner.
Hello?
Hello?
Is this Amanda Clark?
This is.
Amanda Clark, you're going to the Grand Hotel.
Oh, my gosh. Are you serious?
Yeah, we're serious. It's Connie and Curtis from Channel. How are you?
I'm fantastic now.
Awesome.
Hey!
Yeah, we just thought we would call you with the news and let you know that you are the winner.
Oh, my gosh. That is wonderful.
What are you doing right now, Amanda Clark?
Just getting ready to start the day, I guess.
Are ya?
Just waking up and I got to bring my son for an appointment this morning. And
Good for you.
Now, have you ever stayed at the Grand Hotel before?
No, I have not.
No, nor have I. It looks super cool.
It looks super cool.
Yeah.
I did get to go in. Now, do you know who you'll be going with?
My husband.
Your husband. So he's going to need the blazer and a tie.
And
I think we can do that.
Otherwise, they boot you out of there.
you've never been there together to the island together, right?
Right.
How long have you guys been together?
11 years.
11 years and a little vacation here.
Yeah.
Well, that is awesome.
Congratulations, Amanda.
Thank you so much.
You are so
Hold
welcome.
on. We'll get some information from you and get you on your way up to the Grand Hotel. That's fun.
That is totally fun.
I'm glad she answered.
glad she answered.
We have about
Hello?
a 0.000001% rate of winners
We
who
do.
actually answer their phone.
We do.
A lot of times it'll go straight to a voicemail.
We
a lot
do.
of times it won't answer because we come up as something weird on the caller ID.
Yeah, what do we come up as?
It doesn't
on the
say
card?
like Channel 95.7. It doesn't say Connie and Curtis. It's who knows what it says. Probably like a town school. And then you're like, what is this? Exactly. I don't want to answer this phone.
Hello?
Because you don't
and
know.
good for her because I do not answer phone calls that I don't know who they're from.
Wow. Here's the rule of thumb, and this would apply to you too, Connie. If you
Okay.
ever sign up for a contest,
Yes.
and you know the time that they're going to be announcing it,
Yes.
give yourself like a 10-minute window around that time to answer phone calls that normally you wouldn't answer. Just do that for me. And then it will be us. But yeah, a lot of people let it go straight to voicemail.
Right.
I wanted it to. I don't know what we bought or what happened, but we've been getting a lot of the marketers, the telemarketers on our home phone
yes.
where nobody knows our home phone number.
Right.
So it's only for the girls to give out to their friends so that there's one phone that rings and it's not my cell phone and I'm out or Katie's cell phone and she's out. And then we got to find a kid.
That makes sense.
So we got the one house number, but we get telemarketer calls on that.
I do all the time.
I don't get it.
I know, it's annoying.
Nobody knows the number.
Somebody's been calling me from Kissimmee, Florida every single
Maybe
day.
you won
Wow.
a trip.
No, I didn't win a
And it's
trip.
the boat, like the cruise boat.
Yes.
The
You ever got that
voicemail.
one?
I've
Maybe. I don't know.
A baby?
I said maybe. They call.
You want a baby.
Yeah.
They call all the time and
Worst
tell me to
contest.
call this number back, and
Oh.
I'm a winner of, and then I hit delete.
Do you get that thing where they call and say, this is an important call about your credit card. Nothing bad has happened to your credit card now, but it could in the future. And you're like, what the heck? But
No.
press 1 to talk to our operator. But luckily they say nothing bad has happened because the
Right.
first time I got it, it's like, this is an important call about your credit card. I'm like, well, what about my credit? Nothing bad has happened to it yet, but it could in the future.
So scammy.
Press 1. Delete. I cancel.
We got a
End.
something in the mail yesterday from the Register of Deeds or something saying that
got a fancy new house.
we need to get our deed and pay $86.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. And then you look up at the top in the fine print. It says
This is not real.
this has nothing to do with the federal government.
Yeah.
I'm like, rip.
Exactly.
Rip.
You get the
rip.
deed. You get the car
So
warranties.
scammy.
How many times do you get a car warranty in the mail where it's like your warranty is set to expire? You
like
need to sign up.
4,000. My car is 5 years old, and when
Yeah.
it hit the 4 mark,
Yeah.
every week I was getting one of those in the mail.
And you're like, well, this is not from my car company.
I
this
know.
is a scam. Throw this away.
It's scary how many scams are out
They
there.
trick people, though.
I know, and I have to tell my mom all the time.
You don't need that,
Mom,
Mom."
hang up. Well, they told me that I won $65,000.
Whoa! Well, stay on the line then. Right?
Why would they say that? She says it because my mom thinks everybody's pure and good.
Right. Well,
Mm-hmm.
if you call and you say, I read something, and I don't know if this is true,
Mm.
but apparently if you ask somebody to get on the do not call list, like take me off your list.
Yes.
And then they call you again, you say, please I've asked to be taken off your list. Please ensure and mail me a copy of your list.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That if they call you again, you
You can
sue
sue
them.
them. I just read that too.
But who's going to court to sue a telemarketer? And what are you going to get? 8 cents? Nice work. Here's 8 cents.
You know what I got in the mail the other day?
8 cents.
Okay.
Class action payment?
Yeah.
For how much?
$51.
Booyah!
Do you want to
Nice.
know what the thing was that I bought?
Yes, I do.
The Ab Circle Pro.
Oh, my goodness. And you overpaid $51?
No, it said you would lose blank amount of weight in 3 minutes a day, and a
Okay.
bunch of people sued. I didn't even know that. I didn't even
Nice.
know that there was a class action lawsuit going on.
That's the best part.
I know, and we checked, and it's for real. It's no joke.
Right. Well, yeah, if you get a check in the mail, you just cash it. That's what you do.
3 minutes a day.
I'm involved in a class action suit right now, and I don't know that I can talk about it without, I don't want to ruin it.
Uh-oh.
Apparently,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what happened, but I overpaid for a car rental in Las Vegas back in 2003. I'm getting some money back, baby.
Are you really?
Well, I didn't have to do anything. Do nothing, and you will get a check. Or you can take yourself off the class action suit and go ahead and sue them yourself.
But like nobody ever got a hold of me and said, "Do you want to be involved in this
No,
class
they
action
don't.
suit?"
They just give you the
I
check.
think they just have
Send
to
me a
pay
check.
you. Yeah, 'cause you bought it, so they have to pay you.
$51.
There you go. That's awesome.
I know.
How much was the Ab Circle Pro?
$782. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my God!
I'm kidding. $750 on Channel 95.
That's me singing.
Connie and Curtis.
It's sunny and windy. That's not us. We're Connie and Curtis, but outside.
Sunny and windy on Channel 95.7.
Would you be sunny
I'd rather be sunny, I think.
than windy? Because windy would
I
denote.
think I would rather be sunny.
Gassy.
But I would probably want to spell it Sonny. Like,
Sunny.
What's up, Sunny?
So, and I would spell windy, Windy. That's just like
No, Windee.
windy. It's me, windy, sunny and windy. Good morning.
Yeah, I'm going to spell mine with a double E, too.
Yeah, sunny and windy. What would your name be, Amanda?
I don't know. Probably
Whiny.
cloudy. Probably cloudy.
Cloudy. Sunny, windy, cloudy,
Amanda, why would it be Why would it be cloudy?
blustery,
Oh,
drizzly.
Why?
because I always feel like I have
You got
a
a
black cloud over my head.
You do. You got the cloud. You got the cloud of stink around you, like if we like in Peanuts.
Pigpen.
Yeah, like Pigpen from the Peanuts cartoon. You have that
Oh.
cloud of stink flying around you.
She
I feel like
smells
that's-
good.
Yeah.
No, you smell good. You just have the cloud of stink around you. You guys ready to play a game?
Oh, my gosh.
Is it true or false quiz that I'm going to give you? Urban legends. Some of them are very scary and some are not scary, but they're made up.
Yes.
Some are true, some are made up. We're going to play true or made up with urban legends that we've all heard. This is BuzzFeed.
I love these.
I know you do. Here we go. Someone checks into a hotel, notices a smell, and it turns out there's a dead body inside the mattress. Is that a true thing, or is that just made up?
Like, has it ever happened one time in the history of
Exactly.
hotels?
Is it based on fact, or is it totally made up?
I'm going to go with fact.
True is correct. It happened
Yay!
more times than you believe. Happened in Florida, happened in New York, happened in Virginia, happened in Maine, and many other states.
Now, it's actually in the mattress?
In the mattress. A hotel in Tennessee rented out a room several times. Oh, this is under the mattress.
Yeah.
A guy had died 47 days earlier, and they kept renting it out. Okay.
True.
So that was true.
That's one.
Little Mikey from the Life commercials died when he mixed Pop Rocks and Coke.
False.
That's false, you say? Correct. He is alive and well. Okay. Kentucky Fried Chicken had to change the name. Oh, now I was wondering about this. Okay.
Amanda, you answer this one.
Okay.
Kentucky Fried Chicken had to change its name to KFC because the chickens are too genetically modified to be legally called chickens. I've heard that.
I want to say false.
Actually, I heard, I'll answer false here. I heard that they had to change it because Colonel Sanders had said that you could, like, walk into a Kentucky Fried Chicken, and if you said a special phrase, you could get a free bucket.
Okay.
So they changed the name to KFC, so there no longer
There'd be
was a
no
Kentucky-
phrase.
So we'll see this genetically modified. That is false. That's not true. Right? I mean, no one thought that was true. Someone discovers that their mild-mannered neighbor is a psycho and has a home full of corpses. Now, we know that's true. That happens all around the country all the time. Mm-hmm. Yes, true. That's a bad one. A fake mummy.
All the time.
It happens quite a bit.
I mean, weekly.
It happens bi-weekly.
All the
A
time.
fake mummy at a haunted house or carnival turns out to be a real dead body. Did that ever really happen?
Yes.
You say yes, true.
True.
Correct. Happened in 1976. Also,
It's just weird enough to have happened.
did you see the guys in Florida who were cleaning out a house, a rental property,
Yes.
and they found a mannequin hanging in the garage, and they're like, well, that's a disgusting joke. Horrible. And they took it to the dump, and then the dump workers found it, and they were like, there's a dead body here, 911.
It was real.
It was a real body. The guy had hung himself in his garage.
Can you imagine being the guys who took that?
They got a
You
question.
threw it in your
They got
car.
questioned for murder.
Yeah.
But then it was like, well, what's going on? Yeah, horrible.
Creepy.
Back before modern medicine, people were often buried alive, and there have been instances of scratches on coffin lids.
False.
True.
Oh, that is horrible.
Oh.
That is horrible. How do we know that there are instances of scratches on coffin lids? We go look them up. It's like, how do
I
you
don't
know,
know. I don't
this
know.
coffin is going to last 100 years? Well, who's going to be around to go dig up
Premature
Grandpa?
burials used to be so common that safety coffins became a popular countermeasure. They had holes in them and a wire to a bell. You would ding, ding, ding.
You know
ring
what
the
I
bell.
saw
But on a windy
yesterday?
day, you thought the whole cemetery was coming back alive. It's Walking Dead. You're like, we got to be careful. It's the Walking Dead.
Did you see that picture on Facebook yesterday? I think it was yesterday, of a coffin that has a window where the person's head is.
No.
And then they didn't bury that part.
So it's out the whole time?
So it's out the whole time, so you can walk by and just look down and see the
Wow.
person's head.
all the
Why?
time?
I didn't click on it because I was too creeped out at the idea of it. So
Yeah.
I don't know if it's real or
I feel like-
spam or what it is.
I feel like
but
it's fake and spam.
gross.
We were at a cemetery yesterday. The kids and I were just hanging out, and the
What?
girls were asking if you laid down when you were dead or if you stood upright. And I said, oh, you lay down. And they said, you would be able to fit a lot more people if you stood upright. I said, yeah, but you'd have to dig
They're
deeper
right.
holes.
Why were you at a cemetery hanging out?
We were
yesterday?
riding our bikes, and along the bike path was a very
Okay.
old cemetery from the 1800s.
Ooh.
Super cool.
That's
So we walked
cool.
around in there a little bit, told some ghost stories. Crazy.
We should be buried standing up.
That's what my kids came
They're
to
smart.
decide yesterday.
They're going to be engineers,
But you got to
think.
dig so deep then.
You do have to dig
Because
deep.
if you need to be 6 feet down, and I don't know why that is, maybe so cats don't find you, you got to be that far deep, then, what do you want? Then you're 6 feet plus me, you're now 12 and a half feet deep. But you're not digging as big for a call. I don't know. A finger was found in a bowl of chili, Wendy's chili. This is a
Yeah.
is this true? Amanda says that's wrong. One time
No.
a woman complained and tried to sue them, but it was her own finger.
She cut her finger off and put it in her chili.
It had belonged to her husband's associate.
Ooh.
We're gonna need.
And they saved it.
We're gonna need your finger.
Wait, can I have your finger, please?
I'm gonna put this in some chili.
I want to put this in some chili.
We're gonna get free chili for life.
I need your finger.
I love chili.
I would like your middle one. Yes, thank you.
Hanging corpse Halloween decoration turned out to be a real dead person. These are
false.
That's wrong. It happens a lot.
A lot.
How does it happen a lot?
Yeah, this is like the serial killers with corpses in their
It
houses.
says it happens a lot. Numerous Halloween mock hangings have gone wrong and resulted in real deaths. So you pretend that you're hanging yourself, like trick or treat.
You pretend like you're hanging yourself, and then you actually do.
Mock hangings. Several have gone wrong. These are.
Don't volunteer to be the scary hanging thing.
No,
for
well, you
Halloween.
don't volunteer. You just do it on your own. Like, this could be the best Halloween.
Don't do that. That's horrible.
That is horrible. These are urban legends that maybe are they real or are they not real? This one's true and near to your heart. Alligators, do they live in the sewers?
No.
You say false, and you are right. You made it!
Yes!
You did it!
Yay!
You did it! Now, here's another one for you. A bonus question. There are rats in our lobby.
Okay, don't even go there.
We saw a rat in our lobby
We
today.
can't talk about that right now.
It was awesome!
Carrie's on the phone. Hi, Care.
Hi.
Hi, what's up?
I heard you say, Curtis asked about, you didn't know why a body was buried 6 feet deep.
Yeah.
And I'm not 100% sure if it's true, but I heard that's the kind of the line where an animal can't smell a decaying body.
That's what I just said.
That
Cats.
would make sense.
Oh, did you?
I said, I don't know if it's because the
Yeah.
cats are going to get you or what. So then I am 6'3", so I would have to be down 12 feet 3 inches.
That
Connie,
would
you're
be very
short.
far.
Wait, when did you grow? I thought you were 6'2".
6'3". You always say I'm 6'2". I don't
You
know
tell
what
everybody
your
you're
deal is.
6'2" until today.
I don't think I've ever.
Curtis had a 38-year-old growth spurt.
I don't think I've ever told anyone in my whole life.
Yes, you have. Amanda, he always says 6'2". Am I right?
Yeah.
When he got up last night.
I grew 1 inch last night.
Yeah,
It was
right,
very
Carrie?
good.
He
It
did.
was very
Thanks,
good.
Carrie.
Yeah, so animals can't smell you. You know what's going on with right there. You don't want the animals digging you up. But if you're in a box,
No.
they're not going to find you anyway.
Right.
Or
Until
are they?
100 years goes by, and then that box is just going to fall apart.
But you've already fallen apart. Like, you're a mess at that age.
Yeah, I don't want to think about it.
You don't make it.
We need to move on.
You're just boned.
It's gross.
So we saw a mouse today
Okay, no.
in the lobby.
Okay, we'll talk about it
Okay.
later.
Like when?
I don't know.
So
I
no.
don't really want to talk about it.
Connie sees a mouse outside and says, "Oh, look, there's a mouse." Now we see mice and rats around a lot because it's a downtown urban
Connie and
environment.
Curtis.